Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rila Rahma Mulyani with student ID 230181888, and today I would like to present my final grammar project for Grammar for TOEFL. The topic of my presentation is subject-verb agreement, which is one of the most important rules in English grammar. This rule is essential because it affects sentence accuracy and frequently appears in the TOEFL structure, writing, and speaking section. In this presentation, I will explain the basic rule of subject-verb agreement, several important special rules, and examples to make the explanation easier to understand. Now let us begin. Subject-verb agreement means that the verb must agree with the subject in number, whether singular or plural, and also in person. A sentence is grammatically correct only when the subject and the verb match properly. And next, okay, basic rule, singular subject. For example, the boys played basketball. The basic rules status that if the subject is singular, the verb must also be singular. The subject is the boy. The verb is plays. The boy is singular and the plays also singular, but agree in numbers, so the sentence is correct. Easy tip for me: in the present tense, a singular subject usually needs a verb ending in s or es. You can see in the verb play adding s. This is the present tense. Okay, next. Basic rules, plural subject. For example, the boys play basketball. This slide explains the basic rule for plural subject. If the subject is plural, the verb must also be plural. In the sentence, the subject, boys, not boy, refers to more than one person, so it is plural. The verb play doesn't not end in s, which show that it is a plural verb. Different in the subject, in the singular subject before, the subject adding s, not the verb. Easy tip for me: when the subject ends in s, the verb usually doesn't not end in s. Okay, next. Okay, let's try basic rule practice. Now this slide give practice sentence to apply the basic rules. Number 1, mom cooks breakfast at 7. The subject is mom. Is one person, so it is singular subject. Therefore, the correct verb is cooks, no cook, because the subject singular must verb singular with adding s or es. And the second, and number 2, James brings lunch to school. James, it is the subject, singular, and so the correct verb is brings, not bring. Singular subject must be singular verb with adding s. Okay. Number 3, Rosa and Matt clean the classroom every Thursday. And the subject is Rosa and Matt, two subjects joined by the form of plural subject. So the verb must be plural. The answer is clean because the subject plural, the verb must be plural, not no adding s or es. And next, number 4, the parents agree with the teacher. The parents is plural subject. So the verb agree is correct. Agree. No agrees. Because the subject is plural with s, the verb not adding s. Number 5, the children play in the playground. Children is irregular plural noun. So the verb must be play, not plays, because the children is plural. Okay, next. Rules number 1. Praise between subject and verb. For example, one of the gifts is open. The slide explains that phrases between the subject and the verb can confuse us, but we must focus on the real subject. The praise of the gift, the gift, the gift is only additional information. The real subject is one. Since one is singular, the verb must also be singular, which is is. Okay, easy tip for me. Ignore phrases that begin with of, with, as well as, or along with when choosing the verb. Okay, next. Let's try again. Rules number 1, practice. Okay, let number 1, the student plan for the party. The subject is the students. Subject is students, which is plural. So the correct verb is plan, not plans, because subject with s, so verb not with s. The number 2, the student who competed in the competition honored her mother. The subject is student. This is which is similar, so the correct verb is honors with adding s. Number 3, the goal of the girl to collect funds for the victim of the typhoon. The real subject is girl, not girls. So the verb must be similar because girl is similar. The verb is, not are. Okay, next. Rule number 2, either or, neither nor. Example, either the leader or the members agree. This rule applies when subjects are connected by either or, neither nor, or not only but also. When the subjects are difficult in number, the verb agrees with the subject closest to the verb. In the sentence, the closest subject to the verb is members, which is plural. Therefore, the correct verb is agree. Easy tips for me, always look at the word right before the verb. Okay, next. Let's try rule number 2, practice. Number 1, either the cats or the dog eats food. The closed subject is dog. It is singular. Number 2, singular? The answer is it. No, it, because dog is singular, so the verb must be adding s. Number 2, neither the mother nor the children know the way. The clause subject is children. This is the plural, so the verb is know with no adding s. Okay. Number 3, not only the principal but also the teachers submit the files. The clause subject is teachers. This is the plural, so the verb is submit because the subject with adding s, the verb not adding s. Number 4, Sam or Richard has both home the cat. The clause subject is Richard. This is singular, so the verb is has both, not have both. Okay, next. Okay, next is rule number 3, there or here. For example, there are children outside. This slide explains that in sentences starting with there or here, the subject comes after the verb. Subject comes after the verb. In the sentence, there is not subject. The real subject is children. Since children is plural, the correct verb is are. Easy tip for me, ask yourself who or what is there. Okay, next, let's try rules number 3 practice. Number 1, here is the mall today. Mall is singular, so the answer is yes. Number 2, there chocolates in fridge. So chocolate is plural. The correct verb is are. Number 3, there a haunted house near the road. Haunted is singular, so the verb is was, not were. Number 4, here the answer to your question. Answer is singular, so the verb is. Number 5, their parents in the hallway. Parents is plural, so the verb is were. Next. Rules number 4, singular identified pronouns. Example, everyone in the room supports her. Some identified pronouns are always singular, even though they may refer to many people. This include everyone, everybody, someone, somebody, anyone, anybody, no one, nobody, each, either, neither. In the sentence, the subject, everyone, is singular. Therefore, the verb must be singular. The verb is support, adding s. Easy tip from me. Word ending in one or body are always singular. Okay, next. Rule number 5, plural identified pronouns. Example, both agree to the conditions. Some identified pronouns are always plural, such as both, few, many, other, several, because they refer to more than one. They require plural verb. Okay, next. Let's try Rules number 4 and 5. Practice. Number 1. Everybody Apple Pay. Everybody is singular with ending body. So the correct verb is likes, like adding s. Number 2, feel to be part of the organization. Feel is plural, so the verb is want, adding s or es. Number 3, someone, the water dispenser. Someone, ending one, is singular, so the verb is refills, adding s. Number 4, bought that color. Bought is plural, so this verb is match, not matches with adding es. Number 5, nobody to the announcement. Nobody is singular with ending body. So the correct verb is listens with adding s. Okay, we move. Rules number 6. Plural looking but singular nouns. Example, mathematics is a hard subject for many. Some nouns look plural because they end in s, but they are actually singular. Examples include mathematics, economics, politics, news, missiles. This noun represent one subject or concept, so they use singular verb. Okay, next. Rules number 7. Pair nouns. Example, the trousers fit an afferent teenager. Some nouns come in pairs and are always plural, such as trousers, scissors, shirts, glasses, binoculars. Because they are always plural, they require plural verb. Okay, we move to let's try rules number 6 and 7 practice. Number 1, the binocular dirty, so it's hard to use them. Binoculars are always plural with adding s, so the correct verb are. Number 2, the news at 8 in the evening. News with adding s is singular. Remember the concept before? So the correct verb is start with adding s because it is singular verb and singular subject. Okay. Number 3, the scissors snapping. Scissors is singular subject. This is the plural subjects. So the plural verb is snap, and shirt is plural subject. So the verb are. Number 4, missiles quicker than expected. Missiles is disease and takes a singular verb. So the answer is spreads with adding s. Okay, that brings me to the end of my presentation on subject verb agreement. In conclusion, subject verb agreement requires careful attention to the true subject of a sentence. By understanding the basic rules and special cases, we can avoid common grammatical errors and improve our performance in the TOEFL exam. I think that's all. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye. See you in next video.